Broadcasting live from an Airstream somewhere in Tornado Alley, bringing you the people, places, and stories from the Panhandle to the Red River. This is your Only in Oklahoma show.
And welcome to the show. Today we got a major award, and after the break, a whopper of a Christmas story. I'm Brett.
And I'm Harley.
So I went to the newest, it's like Buc-ee's Light.
We're going to get into like a gas station turf war.
I really
you
do think
don't
so.
Stop.
I really think so. But if we play our cards right, there will be only one gas station.
Oh,
I don't either. Only one can be victorious.
I'm still all in.
Yeah.
On Q's bathroom. Actually, on Q's bathroom game.
They've got the cleanest bathroom.
They have the cleanest bathrooms, and they have the most locations, which means I'm always pretty close to a really clean bathroom, which is important.
A really clean bathroom with a fried bologna sandwich is pretty dang
You
good.
need to stop with the fried bologna sandwiches.
That's why I have to have a colonoscopy. But anyway, I went and tried, and I was a little late to the party. I was a little late to the E-Express party and more, but dude, it's huge.
I don't know how I haven't seen it yet.
You need to go see it.
I'm there all the time. How have I missed it? Where's it at?
It's across the street from Quick Trip on Northwest 27th and 27th and let's call it 35. I-35. Right off literally right, boom. It's right across the street from Quick Trip. People were like up in arms about this place because they started advertising what kind of food they were going to have.
I'm trying to imagine it, and I cannot for the life of me.
It's all, if you're going north, it's on the, for you, you'd be going north anyway, so it's on the
right
west.
Side.
Yeah, be on the west side of the road, northbound, right off of Northwest 27th and I-35. Anyway,
okay.
Some familiar, to me, they've got a couple of your familiar favorites. They've got Neptune subs. Have you ever had Neptune subs?
I don't know if I ever have.
It's shameful. We've been in Oklahoma, let's just call it, all of our life, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Neptune subs has been around, I think, since 1974, maybe early to mid 70s. Location up on Classen, can't miss it. It's been there 100 years, and I literally just said it's there 45 years, but been there forever. It's kind of cool to see a local flavor in a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a crowd favorite if you were a kid in the 90s and you went to Crossroads Mall. Sbarro.
Yeah.
But really, for me, it was Crossroads. It was nice. But again, as I say in the video, I don't really have anything to compare it to besides another piece of pizza, because the reality of it is I haven't had Sbarro pizza since probably 95. So it's not, there's certain things you go, an Oreo tastes like an Oreo. You know what I mean? You've had so many different varieties of pizza, it's hard to say what's what. I remember more of the variety of food that Sbarro had than I do anything else. The baked ziti, you get the pasta, the breadsticks. You remember?
I remember all of that stuff being there, me never understanding why anybody would eat anything other than the pizza.
Yeah, because I guess that was kind of our age bracket, was pizza.
Yeah.
And I've got a 3 and a 4-year-old. They're in the age bracket of, what do you want for dinner? Pizza. We literally have a pizza in the freezer at all times.
That's smart.
Kids love pizza, and they also have another. It's called Mi Familia. Or Mi Tu Familia, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. A Mexican restaurant, and then a Vietnamese banh mi kind of a food shop there as well. It didn't seem to be open, so I don't know if they're up and running completely yet. But I was able to have Neptune subs and Sbarro.
Nice. At the same time?
Not at the same time, but I'll tell you right now, you can get a 6-inch sub from Neptune for under $7.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that a Subway sub cost about $123 right now.
I mean, for value,
yeah,
I like it. You can't beat it. But yeah, I've got a couple of more videos coming out from there. I'm going to try to, as soon as I find out whether or not I have colorectal cancer or not, I'm going to find a time to do the other two restaurants. But it just kind of timing is a big part of that. But if you get a chance and you're out there and you're on I-35 anywhere near 27th Street, pull up. I mean, they've got it's. I don't know if I'm hearing someone else talk glowingly about them, saying it's the biggest convenience store in Oklahoma. I've been in some we've been in our fair share of travel centers.
For sure.
I think On Q probably takes the cake for me, but considering it's basically got a food court in there.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different for sure.
It really is.
But yeah, if you get a chance, go check it out.
Awesome. Well, it is officially Christmas time. Thanksgiving is come and gone. It is officially Christmas time.
Yeah.
You're allowed to listen to the radio for Christmas music.
I'm going to tell you.
Nope.
I
know, and I don't agree.
I've been doing it for a month.
You're banned. You're on the blacklist.
There's a lot of bands, Christmas bands.
It's all Mariah Carey and
no, stop.
Yeah, Boys to Men.
You got to respect the Christmas music game.
No, I don't.
Go ahead.
I like all the classics.
Finish the show. You're bumping. You're towing the line. You're right there on that nerve. That psychotic nerve.
Well, you and I have been kicking around quite a bit in Chickasha lately. We've done a few videos, a few shows. One of the things that I think is on everybody's mind, why exactly does Chickasha have a 50-foot leg lamp in the middle of downtown?
Well, Oklahoma City was fighting to get one too. I think they lost for a good reason.
So I figured it was about time. It's been up there for 2 years now.
Yeah, that's a while.
I figured it's about time for us to talk about the origin story. Why A Christmas Story's leg lamp has been blown up to monumental size, to Godzilla size.
Yeah, how did it become the patron saint of Chickasha?
So it's actually it has a really interesting backstory.
Yeah.
So the leg lamp was built as an homage to a longtime resident by the name of Nolan James.
Mm-hmm.
He was born in Chickasha and made it his home for most of his life. He had a 30-year teaching career at OU Art School.
Oh, wow.
And the story goes that all of the art teachers also had to produce their own art. So early in his career, Nolan used an old mannequin that he had found lying around in the art school to make a project. From the bottom half, he made a leg lamp, and from the torso, he made a wastebasket.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's pretty neat.
But again, you see something lamp-shaped, you make a lamp out of it.
Yeah.
Wasn't not necessarily your idea for the movie, obviously.
Yeah.
But this was in his 4th floor office until he retired. There was a man who was seeking employment at the school, had raved about this lamp in Nolan's office quite a few times, asked him how he put it together. A few years later, this same man was on the production team that produced the leg lamp from a hosiery leg for the 1983 movie A Christmas Story.
That's cool.
So, whether you believe that Nolan invented the leg lamp in the movie or not, that's a little too close to home.
It's way too close to home, and I think it actually caused a little bit of controversy.
If I'm not mistaken, there were some legal challenges from the production company of the movie who said you couldn't build a leg lamp in the middle of town, which I don't understand. You can't can you have
a copyright on a leg?
Yeah, or trademark?
Yeah, I think you can because, I mean, to be fair, they've made quite a few tchotchkes and decorations and T-shirts with just the leg. I mean, it's when you think of props, it's got to be top. I don't know. I would easily say top 20 most recognizable movie props in a movie of all time.
I'll give you that it's popular. I've seen it quite a few times myself over the years. But tell me this.
Yeah.
A Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase has a station wagon with a Christmas tree on it.
Yeah.
Tell me how many times you have seen something with a Christmas tree on it as an ornament or as wrapping paper, whether it's a truck or a station wagon-ish vehicle. They don't own that idea. And I don't think they...
No, but if you see one that clearly... I saw one that was... I don't know why they did this, but they took the family... It's a cool T-shirt, but I wouldn't buy it because it's inaccurate. They took... Instead of using the... what is it? Like a Capri wagon?
Mm-hmm.
instead of using that, they switched it up and used the family truckster from the original movie.
Yeah.
To which I get it. That way you can kind of draw. But here's the thing. If you put a tree that's as big as the tree in Christmas Story on the back of a Daihatsu, you're immediately going to associate that with the Griswold Christmas tree. It doesn't matter what it's on.
Right. But I'm saying the people that made A Christmas Vacation aren't running around suing everybody that put a tree on something. No,
because there's a lot of trees on something. Granted, they don't always have the entire root system of the tree, but yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
So I think most of that's been settled. Basically, like the idea was stolen from him originally, and it was built as almost a memorial to Nolan.
Yeah.
So you kind of look like a bunch of asses if you're going to go sue a town for putting up a memorial to somebody that was a big influence in the town.
Absolutely. And I don't know that there's anything else quite like it anywhere else.
Dude, the amount of economic impact that it's had is actually kind of surprising. So we'll get to that in a second, but Nolan, he was an active member of the Chickasha community and one of the creative people behind the Festival of Lights, which again, one of the largest...
See, I didn't know that. Yeah, one of the largest in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of the elements that he designed that are still in use today. He also made several projects for downtown Chickasha. So he's kind of all over the town, which is, I think, awesome. And it's great that I feel like there should be a plaque.
I feel like there should be a parade route that starts at the leglamp up to the Festival of Lights and ends with the mayor of the town going zzz, and no, I mean seriously.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
This place should be Christmas Town, USA, for no other reason than you've got the guy that give the guy his flowers.
Well, I mean, he's passed away already,
right?
But I do agree that I think it's a great idea to pay homage to him. He was actually still around when they did the inflatable version. They had done a 20-foot tall inflatable leg lamp in downtown Chickasha before the...
I remember that. Yeah.
And he was actually around for that for a couple of years. And the inflatable version won a couple of awards.
Yeah.
Just because of its uniqueness, which I'm kind of shocked about. It was an inflatable. You see them everywhere. Like everybody's got inflatable decorations and that sort of stuff. So this was a big one, but it was still just an inflatable decoration. But it had won a couple of awards. The temporary version had. Dude, this new one, it has been open for, like I said, 2 years. Officially opened in October 2022.
Yeah.
It is the centerpiece of Phase 1 of the new downtown park, which is maintained by the Chickasha Community Foundation. And the leg lamp itself was built by Midwest Cooling Towers out of fiberglass.
Really? Dude, come on. That's pretty cool.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
When you look at it, you think, okay, how did they build it?
Right.
Let's be honest. Like, I wouldn't have thought a cooling tower company. That's who I'm going to call to get to build a giant leg lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the park, though. Planning of Phase 2 is complete, and construction is set to begin soon.
It needs to be.
Back to what I said we would get to, the economic impact. It's appeared in a ton of news outlets. USA Today. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Since during the first 12 months of its opening, it increased foot traffic to downtown Chickasha by 27%.
Jeez.
Retail sales citywide have grown by $27 million.
I mean, to tell you, and I think the impact on small business has been significant, especially since now they're kind of building around there.
All the restaurants, all the new restaurants that are down there.
And you got to think that this time of year, you're probably going to sell more. You're going to have hot cocoa in the menu.
Oh, you have to.
And that's the draw. It's got to be a big part of it. We go to the leg lamp.
Dude, I agree. Yeah. As far as the Festival of Lights and coming to Chickasha, all of that is a huge impact. But I live here. I live in Chickasha.
Yeah, you see it, but you don't see it.
I see people year round.
Yeah, go down there.
Parked down there to take a photo.
120 degrees.
The number of people that come to Chickasha, that stop in Chickasha,
yeah,
just to snap a photo, just for a photo op, it has to be 20,000 people a year at a minimum.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of an anomaly, dude.
It is. I mean, it probably, from an outside perspective, probably falls in the same category as the world's largest ball of yarn or, the world's largest peanut. It's just a weird thing.
But that's the other thing about it, too, is not everywhere has the world's largest ball of yarn.
No, I agree. And I think it has a draw. I think that Chickasha is rapidly becoming Christmas town, and I think if they capitalize on it,
they're almost there.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Christmas parade route needs to go up the road, around the corner. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy it's crazy how far they've come. There's a lot of things on the horizon. I really can't wait to talk about this next.
Well, I triple dog dare you to stick around until after the break.
Well, today's show is brought to you once again by our friends of Nakoma Park. Now, they're a local nonprofit working to raise funds for a community park project in Nakoma Park, and it's a project that expands 60 acres.
Dude, it's huge.
Huge.
We were just talking about the park in Chickasha, in downtown Chickasha.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the footprint of that is. Can't be more than 5 acres.
Can't be.
But This park in Nakoma Park, over 60 acres. It includes a walking trail, splash park for the kids, dog park for the dogs. It's got pavilions, and they're building a large festival location.
That'll be good.
In the park.
Good.
Dude, go ahead.
No, I'm all for, I think they probably will end up moving the barbecue festival.
I think all of their festivals.
All of them need to be there.
And I feel like, we talked about it before, but they did the Bites of EOC thing. One of the best fundraising activities that you and I have ever been involved in. Mm-hmm. One of the most well run. One of the smartest ideas to give people a glimpse into the community of Nakoma Park.
Uh-huh.
But they have several different fundraisers throughout the year.
Yeah.
Right now they're doing their Christmas fundraiser. And again, if it's anything close to what they did for the Bites of EOC,
oh, dude,
it's a must.
Yeah.
And if you want more information about what they're doing over in Nakoma Park, best place to find them on Facebook, Friends of Nakoma Park. We're big movie buffs. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
One of our favorite movies is...
Well, The Thing, but there's not a bed and breakfast that we can get to that's not in Antarctica.
One of our favorite Christmas movies has to be The Thing. Yes, but second, right behind The Thing is A Christmas Story.
Yep.
Or Die Hard. I'm not sure. But the leg lamp, great addition to Chickasha.
Yeah.
But there's an add-on. There is a one-up to the Christmas Story experience. There's a short-term rental and Airbnb in Chickasha that is based on A Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Ralphie's House. Christmas Story themed property in Chickasha.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's right downtown.
It is.
It's, 6 blocks from the leg lamp?
Yeah. I mean, you literally can stand at the mailbox and see the leg lamp down the street.
They've done a great job of the theme.
Mm-hmm.
So it has a lot of nods to the movie without having 1950s era furniture and
right.
So you have all the modern amenities. I'm 99% sure that this is a property owned by
our good friends,
the Imaginaries,
that are on tour. They're doing some big things right now.
They are, but I love this idea.
Yeah.
I love where it's located, and I think that if you want a real Christmas experience in a place that's been doing Christmas above and beyond what other towns have been doing for decades. How many people a year come to Chickasha for the Christmas the Festival of Light? Is it 1 million?
1 million? Yeah.
I think it's 1 million. 1 million people a year.
That's a person per light. Don't they have 1 million lights?
I think they might have 1 billion lights.
Jeez. Yeah, that's true.
I'm not sure. I haven't counted them.
I haven't. I'm not going to start this year.
But Ralphie's is located, like I said, just six blocks from the leg lamp. It's got the Christmas spirit all year round.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 4-bedroom Airbnb.
Yeah.
It has 2 full baths, all of the amenities.
Mm-hmm.
And again, dude, the decorations, the
attention,
decor,
the attention to detail. Yeah.
It really does seem like you could be in that movie when you come up to it.
Listen,
inside, it's nice.
I saw the house for the first time in the middle of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
126 degrees.
And you got
with
excited.
92% humidity. I was excited. I love Christmas. Holler if you hear me. Christmas is the best. There are 2 things that go hand in hand. Christmas and dessert for breakfast are 2 things that are a must where I'm from. I love Halloween. I love spooky stuff. I got a tattoo of Michael Myers on my forearm. Not a tattoo of Santa Claus, but Christmas is my jam, dude. My jam.
We're going to be doing We're going to be doing Christmas activities in Oklahoma all during the month. So there'll be plenty to come. But we started with this one on purpose.
We did.
Chickasha has intentionally made Christmas their thing.
It's a priority.
And they're doing a really good job.
I heard someone got fired for missing a light bulb.
I thought it was because they didn't leave cookies out for Santa.
They did that. They did. They left cheap ones out.
If you're interested in staying at Ralphie's house, I'm positive that you won't shoot an eye out. I will include a link in the show notes so you can go right there.
Well, get your freaking little orphan Annie decoder rings out because we got a little bit of feedback.
We do have some feedback, and I like it.
I thought we liked most feedback.
So Paul Fountain on YouTube.
Go ahead.
It looks like Fountain.
Okay.
It's Paul Fountain 2531. If you know him,
I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone named Paul. Except
maybe it's Fontaine.
Fontaine.
It's spelled Fountain.
Okay.
But he is from Colorado. He said, I'm a Colorado native who recently moved to Oklahoma City, and I'm a huge craft beer nerd. He gave us feedback about Stone Cloud Brewing Show.
Yeah.
He says Stone Cloud is very good, but he's got a couple of recommendations.
What?
Rough Tail.
Oh.
And their flagship brew, Everything Rhymes with Orange. He said the Oklahoma City, Norman area has impressed him with some great breweries and variety of styles.
I like good feedback.
I like people that
interact.
Well, I like when people are specific about
certain things.
Their thing.
Yes.
I like hearing people's jam.
I want to hear you. That's the kind of person I am. I want to hear about what you're passionate about. If you're passionate about it, it makes me passionate about it. If I'm passionate about it, everyone around me will be.
Or they'll be annoyed.
They'll be annoyed
because you're passionate.
Because I'm too passionate about it. Well, if you want to be a part of the revolution, it's simple. Hit us up. Well, I mean, do what he did. Hit us up on YouTube. Hit us up on... You're hitting us up everywhere. Can you email us?
You can 100% shoot us over an email, OnlyinOKShow@gmail.com. But we want to know what you're into.
We want to know what you're into.
If we're not talking about what you're into and it happens in Oklahoma, we need to know so we can start talking about it.
Cut and paste your dating bio.
Yeah, if you
into our review.
If you like long walks on the beach in Oklahoma, tell us what beach.
If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
We need to know where you get your pina coladas and what time of the year you like your rain because, we just had some November rain.
If you're not into, I'm not into pina coladas, but I am into champagne. Let us know what you think. It's the OnlyinOK Show podcast. New episodes all the time. New content every time you turn around. Like, love. Subscribe, follow for more. I'm Brett.
And I'm Harley, and we're out of here.
Peace.
So we were doing the colonoscopy, and we found this boot in your ass.
Yeah, it was from Toby Keith. He said he'd put a boot in my ass. And put a boot in your ass. Down the sand, but some nail, now I hear love.
Yeah, my favorite.
On you. Oh, right to your You like that? Oh, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Brought to you courtesy. Brought to you courtesy. Hello. What's that from?
Mrs. Doubtfire just watched it.
Did you really?
Yes.
That's impressive. My little nose miners.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say? One number two.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, man.
All right.
Are we ready to try to record an episode?
If you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I mean, like, you know, I'm waiting on you. All right. Okay, we're not ready.
What are we introing? What is our...
What are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why don't you just talk about E-Express?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can do it. I can talk about E-Express. Seconds. I can talk about it, man. All right. 3, 2, 1. And welcome to the show. Today we got to... Do you mind? 3, 2, 1. And welcome to the show. Today we got a major award. And after the break, we have a whopper of a... I hate it when I like it, I hate it. 3, 2, 1.